Hey everyone, so this is possibly one of the most exciting videos that I've filmed in 2015, and it's because I actually spent some birthday money. I haven't spent all of it. I've got about £150 to spend, and it's because we are getting married this year and I know I'm going to want some makeup, so I didn't want to spend it all in one go. And if anything comes out that I really want, I can then purchase it. So this is something I really wanted. I didn't at first. I was ready to let it go, and I thought if I go and swatch it and I don't like the colours, or I don't like how it swatches, I can give it a miss. But I wasn't prepared to buy it online, and that's how I know I'm really serious about thinking about makeup now. I have so much makeup. You guys know I declutter all the time. I use so much anyway. I actually use a lot up, and I'm really precious about my makeup. It's my hobby. I enjoy it and I love it. But one of the things that I'm really sort of trying to do is be very selective about the things I buy. Don't get me wrong, if Makeup Revolution brought out something, I'd probably buy it because they are my favourite brand ever. But I am trying new things and things that I really want. And I want to buy things that I'll use and play with and enjoy. So without further ado, because I've been saving this for a while, I purchased the Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. Now I am maybe going to buy the blush palette. That's my next purchase, which has already launched. I think, oh no, it launches tomorrow. And I really love this. So before I show you this, I want to show you the things that came with it. So in with that was a little lip product sample, and in that you got a mega matte, a cream, a sheer and a cream, so 2 creams. I like that there's different formulas. I love the packaging, so swish. Will I buy one? I don't know. They are lovely. I mean, I could probably get away with trying one of them now. So they are little tiny samples. They come like this. I am going to try one now. I might use my finger. I haven't got a lip brush with me. I mean, that's the difficulty, isn't it, when it's a sample? See if I can get this undone without ruining it. This is called Ex-Girlfriend, and I've got a matte on right now. So, not a matte, a nude. So I'm going to just sort of put this over there. Oh, look, that's quite a lot, actually. So this is a sheer formula, and I love sheer lipsticks. How are you meant to use this? This is so bizarre. Somebody tell me what you're supposed to do. It's probably meant to use a lip brush, but I'll swatch it for you so you can see. Yeah, it's a beautiful pinky nude, and it is sheer. If I was going to buy one, it would probably be this one. I like this a lot, actually. I feel like, aha, here we go. I've got lots of product on there now. Yes. I'm actually eating a lot of it now. Oh well, I'm sure we eat more lipstick than we probably realise. So I've got it all over my face and in my mouth. So this is the colour, sort of in the worst swatch place ever. You probably get about 4 applications from that. That's quite cute, actually. I like that. So you get Ex-Girlfriend, which is a sheer. You get 714, which is this colour here, which is a mega matte. You get Rocksteady, which is this stunning dark berry shade. It's, yeah, beautiful. And that's a cream. And then you get Firebird, which looks to be like a duochrome purpley pink. Beautiful. And that's a cream as well. So they are the lipsticks. I do want to try those. I do want to swatch those. And actually, I might do that in another video. So let me know if you'd like that. I also was very cheeky because I said, have you got any other samples? And I thought, why not ask? Because, you know, I haven't tried a lot of the products. I would like to try them. I got 3 samples of the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush. I think I'm really going to like this one, which is in Score, which is a lovely neutral shade. This purple looks incredible in Bittersweet and then Quickie is similar to what I've got on my cheeks at the moment. And I really am eating that lipstick. Grim. I probably wouldn't purchase, for the price that they are, I probably wouldn't purchase them. If I was bought one as a gift, I wouldn't say no, but I don't understand high-end blushes. Probably shouldn't say that, but it's worth a try. And basically this peels back, there's a bit of product in there, and it's powdered down, so it's sort of been scraped off. And I think you could probably get 2 applications out of these, and I will use them. A lot of people don't use their samples, but I really do, because I think it's worth it. And then the thing that I got, which is really intriguing, is this thing called Urban Decay Most Wanted. And basically it is a series of samples. You've got a beauty balm here, but I believe that'll probably be too dark for me. You get the De-Slick powder, a little sample in here, which is for one use only. You get 4 eyeshadows in Suspect, Booty Call, Space Cowboy and Flash. So you can create a look with those. I don't know whether they'd be enough for a look, but it'd be interesting. You get the eyeshadow primer in the original formula. You get a lip gloss in Rule 34 and a lipstick in Jilted. I mean, how incredible is that, just to get that? I'd love to do a full face with it. There isn't a concealer, but I'd be really keen to try it out for you guys, sort of how to use this and see if I can get it to work for me. So let me know if you'd like to see that, because I think that would be really fun. I know you guys are telling me to hurry up. I can hear you. Just one last thing. I was also given the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potions. I got 4 different primers in here. It came with, I got the same thing in my Naked 3 palette. So yeah, going to give those a go. I may actually give the anti-aging one to Claire. I think she'd really enjoy that, because I think it'd be quite good. I love the look of Sin. It's quite a lot of product in there. You can really get quite a lot of applications out of these little ones. So they're definitely worth asking for. So yeah, I'm excited to use those. And here it is. What you've all been waiting for. The Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. So let's talk about the packaging first. Firstly, it comes in this gorgeous box. I would say this is a pretty standard size for a palette. Here's my Naked Chocolate Bar palette. You know, it's a bit shorter but a bit wider, so pretty standard. You're probably going to get the same grammage of product. There's 22 grams in this one, and there is 15 times 1.4 grams. Gosh, about the same, I think, maybe. Yeah, about the same grammage. So you're getting the same amount of eyeshadow in here that you are in there in terms of grams. You've got like a plastic top, and inside you've got another piece of plastic that's got cutouts with the black background, but then you've got this sort of brushed metal that says UD Gwen Stefani, which I really like. That's really sleek, and the rest of the packaging is gold. It says Beauty with an Edge eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to open it for you now. And this is the wonderfulness of the palette. So you may be screaming at your screens going, that's the same as every other palette that you've got. Maybe not these 3 colours, but everything else. And you know what? I think that's what made me decide to get it, because I really like neutral palettes, and I want to be able to use something that I buy. I haven't swatched any of these from this palette. I did from the one that was on display in Debenhams, but I am going to do a live swatching for you today. And I'm going to use a primer potion on my arm. I'm actually only going to use the one from Freedom, because I don't want to open one of the ones from Urban Decay. So I'm just going to use their primer potion, which is actually very good. I'm just going to use that on my arm. Put a base down. I like to do swatches so that you guys can see, and I will be using a brush rather than my fingers, because sometimes I do use my fingers. Let me just find a brush that's going to work well. I've got one in here, I think. I believe I have a good brush. Is that the one? Yes, this one. This is the cargo one, actually. I really like this brush for a palette brush. So I'm going to start with each row. I'm going to do each row. And starting with the colour Baby, which looks to be a satin, oh no, blonde, sorry, which looks to be almost like a duochrome but matte, and it looks to be cream. I'm going to start at the top here. Yeah, it's got a sort of satiny sheen to it. You're not going to be able to see that. I should never do the lighter colours on my arm because you guys can't see, or I should at least do it over something darker. That's blonde here. Then we've got Bathwater, which is definitely a shimmer. There's a lot of powder being kicked up here. One thing with the Urban Decay shadows is they are powdery. So that is, again, not visible. It's just there, but you can barely see it. So, oh, you can see the shine. Look, when I move my arm, just there. Shame. Beautiful, though, from where I'm sitting. We have a lovely matte. Again, it looks satin, though, called Skimp. I know that if I was to dip my fingers in these would be extremely buttery. Now there, oh man, this is not good. You can't see any of them. That's no good for you guys. I'm really sorry. You can just sort of see some of them, but not great. Next we have Steady, which is this lovely champagne-y rose gold colour. So we'll go Steady just here. You can actually see this colour. Lovely shimmery rose gold just there. Can you see that? Really beautiful. Swatches out really nicely. And then I think this is my favourite colour when I swatched it. This is Punk here. And it's a matte, very buttery, extremely lovely. Oh my gosh, that's gone everywhere. You really don't need to put your brush in much for that. Just look at that. Wow. It's a chocolatey brown with a hint of redness to it. It's stunning. It's about the same colour as my hair, actually. It's really beautiful. And just look at that pigmentation. That's incredible. That was the one I put my finger in and went, oh my God, this is the palette for me. We next have the colour Baby, which is a rosy shimmer, rosy tone shimmer, really pretty. And that is going here, just underneath. Hopefully you can see that. That's really pretty. That's going to look so beautiful all over the lid. We have Anaheim, which is an amazing crease colour, camel sort of tone, a bit darker, a bit more like a frappe sort of colour. Stunning. Put that there. It's a shame that these top ones you can't really see. And then the final one, and then I'll just wipe my arms down and start again, is Stark, which is here, which is again a matte, a great crease colour, and is much more orangey toned than the one above. They remind me of some of the colours that are in the Naked 2 Basics, if I'm honest. I'm sure Stark's in there, and I'm also sure that Skimp's in there, so quite bizarre. So those are those. I'm just going to pause, wipe my arm down. I can't remember what I did with the thing, but once I've done that, I'm sure I've got it somewhere. Oh, it's here. Right, I'm going to just pop the pause on. So we're back and we're primed. And next one is this lovely colour here called Zone. It's like a caramel. Again, a matte. I love how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 definite, pardon me, mattes. A few satins and the rest are shimmers. I love that mixture. So this one is that lovely camel colour. Camely caramel sort of colour. That's stunning. And then we have, gosh, this is a really peculiar colour. It's called Serious. Get my words out. It's like a grey with a purple shimmer, like glitter in it. I just don't know how to describe this colour. And I'm just going to pop that here. Oh wow, okay. Does it really show the purple? No, not so much. What a bizarre colour. It's like an ash grey. Lovely though. Next, I'm going to continue on sort of that way. And I know that's a really odd way to do it, but I just feel like that's the right way to do it for me. Blackout, which is the mattest, darkest black I think I've ever seen. She says putting it on her arm and it not showing up. I didn't really put my brush in. Gosh, it's like a greeny black. It is beautiful. When you swatch it on your finger, it comes out so different to that, but it is a very matte black and it's stunning. We have 1987, which is this yellow gold, really yellowy, really gold, and impressive to say the least. And that's going, oh goodness me, I think that would work really nice. It's such a yellowy gold. You can see it there, there's a bit of the black left in my brush. That's a shame. Let me try that again. Try to just clean that off. Yeah, there you go, it's a bit brighter now. Lovely colour. That's going to look so lovely over the lid. Really nice. Next is Danger, which is this amazing blue with purpley glitters. It's like a navy. I love this colour and I can't wait to experiment with it. Let's see if it swatches well. Definitely a navy. It's a shame that's not swatching very nicely. Let's try that again. Yeah, I mean, it could just be the brush. Oh no, that is stunning. Once you get that swatch out, basically it's like a navy with a bluish sparkle on top. So when it catches the light, stunning. Then we have Harajuku, which is the sort of, she sort of hangs around with a crew of Japanese young girls. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? If you've seen her Hollaback Girl video, you'll see them in that. And she's also got her perfume range, which is a Harajuku perfume range. And this is a violety pink shade. Doesn't help that I've still got blue on here. But that's quite pretty. Not sure how I would use that. And then the last one, I'm just going to really try and wipe this brush down. And then I'm just going to sort of brush over these because there's just eyeshadow everywhere. That's not really done a lot, but let's go for pop. And it is a gorgeous peachy nudie shimmer. Oh, I can barely see it on myself. Might just be the colour. I don't know whether you can see. Yes, you can see it there. Beautiful highlighter shade. Stunning. So that is that. I'm going to just use a nice brush to sort of get all of this off, because I hate that there's eyeshadow everywhere. It's just everywhere as well. Like, it's just everywhere. And there's fingerprints all on it now. So that's annoyed me even more. Let me get those fingerprints off. You can tell that I get OCD. You know, I'm not the tidiest person in real life, but when it comes to my makeup, I hate when it's all been messed around with. Anyway, this is the palette. These are the rest of the swatches. I mean, actually, when you see them like that, that's incredible. I can't wait to create some looks with this, and I would like you to make some suggestions. I have started a journal, which you'll be seeing soon in a video, and I would love to get some suggestions on what tutorials you would like to see using this particular palette. Comment down below, let me know if you've got this palette and if there's anything you would really like to see. I really want to do something using these amazing colours here. I'm thinking about using this in my 80s video, but I'm not sure yet, but I feel like that would be really cool, especially the colour 1987 makes absolute sense. And yeah, I really can't wait to play around with that. That was the first time I dipped brushes in it, so I feel like I've tainted it and I'm really gutted. But yeah, oh gosh, it's not easy to get off. I'll just take all these off. Anyway, that was my purchase, my main purchase really for my birthday. I will definitely be saving my money to get something I really, really want in the future. It may even be my wedding makeup, to be fair, or something I run out of, so we don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think and give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care now.